NCERT Class 8 Textbook Social and Political Life. Chapter number 2 Understanding Secularism. Before we start with the chapter Secularism, we'll know about the origin of this word secularism. Secularism word is derived from the Latin word seculum, which meant of a generation, belonging of an age. We'll start with the first topic. What is secularism? Our Indian Constitution protects us against misused state power as well as the exploitation of the majority. Our Indian Constitution allows everyone to follow any religion they like. In keeping with this idea of religious freedom for all, India has separated the state from religion. This separation of state from religion is also known as secularism.
Topic: Why is it important to separate religion from the state? The most important aspect of secularism is its separation of religion from the state power. This is very important for a democratic country to function democratically. Almost all the countries in this world have more than one religious group living in them, and within these religious groups, usually one group is the majority. If this majority gets the access to state power, then it can easily use this power and resources to discriminate against the minority. This exploitation of the majority against minority could result in discrimination, coercion, which means the practice of convincing someone by using force or threats, and at times even the killing of minority. The majority can even ban the religion of the minority. Another reason that it is important to separate religion from the state in democratic societies is because we also need to protect the freedom of people to exit their religion, embrace another religion, or have the freedom to interpret religious teachings differently. To understand this better, we will take the example of untouchability. You might dislike this practice within Hinduism and therefore you want to reform it. However, if the state power was in the hands of the Hindus who support untouchability, then do you think that you could have easily changed this? Even if you were the part of the majority, you might face resistance from your community. These members who have control of state power might say that their interpretation is right and you don't have the right to interpret it differently.
Indian secularism means that one religious community does not dominate another, that some members do not dominate other members of the same religious community, that the state does not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of individuals. Secularism has influenced the modern India to such extent. Indian secularism is also a means to address religious plurality and is not an end in itself. It sought to achieve the peaceful coexistence of different religions. People often discriminate against each other, which violates the idea of secularism. Secularism is a very important aspect of democracy. Without it, democracy will be meaningless. Secularism in India means the separation of religion from state.
Story: Ramesh had just arrived in Bangalore. He had come there looking for a job, though he was afraid that he won't get it because of his religion. One day he met his friend Rajesh and he discussed his fears with him. He said to Rajesh, "Rajesh, I am a Muslim. I have heard that the chances of getting a job for me is less. I don't know what to do. Please help me." Rajesh said, "You don't need to worry. Indian Constitution guarantees every citizen that no one will be discriminated on the basis of religion. You don't need to worry at all. And even if you feel that you are being discriminated, you can file a case in the court." Ramesh was relieved. He thanked Rajesh and said, "Thanks, Rajesh. Now I understood everything. Thank you."
If you have any queries regarding that topic secularism, then you can post it in our comment section. Thank you.